Hello. So you feel a bit lost and confused right now, right? It looks as if you are in a foggy forest. Everything seems to be so blurry and unclear. There are many questions, important questions, for which you haven't found any answers. You may be completely clueless about where you are going and how your life's going to turn out. And then every day you go to sleep and you hope that the next day something is going to happen and break this seemingly endless stagnation. Someone is going to send you a message and make you feel more at ease. Or something will just simply click in your mind and show you the best direction to follow, so you won't have to worry about making the wrong decision. But the next day you still wake up with the same uncertainty, vagueness, and disorientation. Your life still looks like an unfinished puzzle. And the worst thing is that you don't even have the missing pieces. This is not a pleasant feeling, not at all. Considering the fact that we often prefer a sense of safety and predictability. We are visionary and goal-driven creatures after all, so battling with this state of confusion for a long time can be deeply exhausting, gradually chipping away at your sense of direction and self-assurance. But what I'm about to tell you can hopefully make you look at your present circumstance from a different perspective, one that can ease the frustration and anxiety that you are experiencing, one that can nurture more peace and hope. So stay with me for the next few minutes. I know that you want to know all the answers right now. Do they want to be with me? Will we be happy together? Will this work? Will what I'm working on become a success? Will my life ever get better after this? Is this the right decision to make? Should I follow my heart or my mind? Why am I here? What is my life purpose? You want to know the answers for all of these questions because you feel like only then will you finally find peace again. And it's reasonable enough, but you seem not to realize that during this restless process of seeking all the answers, you have simultaneously inflicted so much unnecessary stress and tension on yourself. And the initial goal of experiencing more peace has paradoxically led to uncontrolled chaos. When you catch yourself obsessively looking for external confirmation and guidance, asking for advice from everyone, or doing too many things all at once to get a sense of control, it's time to stop all of this. Instead of doing and consuming, it's time to sit down, go within, and ask yourself a different question. Is there any deep reason behind this confusion that I need to understand? Sometimes confusion is divine interruption, a timely pause for reassessment and reflection. The fact that you suddenly feel directionless and lost can signal that the life that you've been staying in, the path that you've been walking on, the identity you've been holding on to, the relationship you've been trying to fix no longer align with your highest good, so they are slowly, silently falling apart. Something that used to make a lot of sense suddenly seems to be so meaningless and irrelevant to you. An identity that you constructed and maintained for years suddenly looks like a stranger. A job, a career, a project, something that you built and protected for so long, probably for decades, suddenly seems to be so distant and unfamiliar. You feel this misalignment between something deep in your heart and your soul and your present life. You feel this way for a good reason. Your emotions are not irrational or intimidating. They are here to help guide you. And they are here to help stimulate big changes that will bring you to a much better place. Even though I know it does not feel so good right now. You don't have to make any changes or decisions right now if you don't feel ready. But don't resist your emotions, for whatever you resist persists. This applies to everything, including life circumstances and emotions. If you try too hard to push this confusion away or suppress it or try to disregard it, it will only intensify. And you don't want that. You just need to recognize it for what it is and make peace with it. Accept it and experience it without judgment, fear, or the need to know everything. And you need to stop identifying yourself with this confusion or viewing yourself as a victim in this confusing state. Instead, reclaim your power as a free soul. So stop saying, I'm so confused, I'm so lost. When you're saying these things, you are identifying yourself with this confusion. You merge yourself into one with this confusion. You are one with it. And you are literally putting yourself in a prison, limiting yourself with this emotion, feeling like it is controlling you in your life. Instead, start saying, I am giving myself the freedom to feel and experience this confusion. I am free to experience this confusion. And by saying this, you are separating yourself from all of your emotions. Not only confusion, but also dissatisfaction, disappointment, frustration, etc. And you are observing them and freeing yourself. Then suddenly you will see that this confusion seems to be less intense over time. And eventually you can even hold it gently in your arms like a baby. When you do this, all of your emotions, even so-called negative ones, will be on your side. They will not sabotage you anymore. Instead, they will slowly whisper in your ears words of wisdom and guidance. And from here, transformation begins. That's why I think that there are nothing called negative emotions. All emotions are important, and they are here to teach us something. And we need to observe and learn from them. Not identifying with them, but learn from them. Please understand that just like nature going through different seasons, you also have different seasons in your life, and each of them serves a divine purpose, even when some of them can be a bit harsher than others. This season of confusion and obscurity is here to help you slow down and go deeper within. It's time for you to rest and find out what you truly want to bring with you on the next journey, and what you need to leave behind. You don't even need to know where you are going, because your destination will just naturally reveal itself when you ignite the inner guiding light, the light of your true value and authentic desire, one that stems from your heart, not from your ego or noisy mind. Remember that clarity always comes after confusion, and you will never stay in the same place forever. Change is inevitable. Maybe one day you will get all the answers for your questions, but for now, I have this final thing to tell you. Sometimes, true peace does not lie in knowing all the answers, but trusting that the right answers will always come at the right time. And now, it's time for you to trust and surrender. For those who trust and surrender will always be guided to the best place. Thank you for staying with me and listening to what I have to say. I hope that this video finds you at the right moment and brings you what you need to hear. Please don't lose hope, and please don't give up. This is not permanent, and amazing things are waiting for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you again soon in my next video. Bye bye.